She was fine yesterday. We've been home from our trip for about 3 days, and everyone was fine. Yesterday, Daniel, when he flopped the pastures, flopped the animals in the pastures, everybody was fine.
Oh my goodness. You girls, come on. You dirty alpacas, come on. Let's go. Let's go, come on.
Hey y'all, how are you? Long time no see. I have been all over, really. And I'm going to share that with y'all later. But first, we're going to check on some animals. We have been gone for a few days, just Daniel and I. And we're back home. And he decided to move around some animals. So we're going to go check on them. And I'll explain why. And then I'll tell you where we've been. Hey everyone. Oh, you gonna talk now? Look at Charlie. And Larry, there to harass me. Jer Bear, why are you so dirty? What have you been doing? What have you been doing? Charlie. Hey bud. Charlie. No, don't peck me. There's Freedom. There's Steve. And Fancy is in there. I was watching her a while ago. She's doing good. She's like back over there hiding. Hey girls. What's happening? You're in the new pen. We did a rotation. Hey Steve. You coming to say hi? Hey buddy. Hey buddy. Hey. You been a good boy? Huh? Oh. Little Psycho Charlie's trying to get my bracelets. Oh! He just pecked him. Or it just pecked him. What? Why are you pecking Steve? Huh? Charlie, don't peck my buddy. Oh my goodness. So, this pasture here is where the donkeys and the alpacas have been for a while, minus Jerry. But as you can tell, they've grazed it down really good, and they need more. So the donkeys have gone to the back pasture, and the goats came here. Daniel just did, I say we, because, we all live here, so whatever Daniel does, it makes it we. So he did a little swapperooski, and the goats will be here for a while. And now we'll go back here and check on the donkeys. What's happening down here, guys? You having your own little meeting? Huh? Meeting of the minds? How's it going? Or are you just getting a drink of water? Good talk, Goose. Goose. What are you doing? Okay, well, I'm going to mosey on back to the donkey since you're not going to talk to me. Just put your head in the water. It's fine. Oh, what? You going to talk to me? Huh? What is it, Farrah? Huh? Did you miss me? Yeah? Oh, I miss you girls. Yes, I did. I did. I miss y'all so much. What are you doing, huh? What are you doing? Freedom. Did you miss me too? I don't believe it. You don't have to say it. It's fine. I know you do. Oh, what is this? You sort of letting me pet you? Not really, but sort of maybe? No, change your mind. Girls, no fighting over me. It's okay. I missed you. Yeah. Oh. What are you doing, huh? Turd bucket? Turd. Oh, my shirt is stuck. Oh boy. Oh. crap. Okay, got it. Y'all get to eat in just a little bit. It's not supper time yet. Well, everyone here is doing well. I spoke to Marie, I guess about a week ago or so, right before we left. Girls, quit fighting. And oh my gosh. Oh, sorry, I'm getting distracted by the nibbling donkeys. The alpacas are down there. Well, just a second ago, I was showing you all the donkeys and the alpacas, and as I turned my camera down toward the bottom here, I noticed something that wasn't right, and so I stopped recording and went and got Daniel, and guys, crap happens. That's all I can say. Dolly has passed away. She is about 19 years old. Our best guess and what we've been told when we got her, based on her age, or based on what they told us, and how long we've had her, she's about 19. And she was fine yesterday. We've been home from our trip for about 3 days, and everyone was fine. Yesterday, Daniel, when he flopped the pastures, flopped the animals in the pastures, everybody was fine.
Oh my goodness. You girls, come on. You dirty alpacas, come on. Let's go. Let's go, come on.
Don't think it has anything to do with heat. As you can tell, the other alpacas are just fine. The donkeys are fine. They have plenty of water. But gosh, just stinks. Loss is never fun or easy, but it is definitely part of farming and animals. It's just not something you want to deal with, and it just sucks. I was excited about this video because I'm still going to share, but just kind of now a little bit, but the best we can tell is the life expectancy of alpacas is 15 to 20 years. So she is definitely in that range. As a matter of fact, Daniel and I have been on the fence about, or not on the fence, just discussing what, ow, no, Farrah, she just bit my ankle. About which alpacas to breed, not to breed. If we had basically decided not to breed Dolly because she was too old, and she's just gonna live out her life here. Ow! Quit it, you brat! And so I'm glad we made that decision. We haven't put Jerry with anyone yet, just because we've been waiting for this heat to kind of subside. Alpacas are pregnant for a really long time, but sometimes it takes them a minute to come into cycle. And anyway, this just stinks. She, like I said, she was fine, and she was fine yesterday, and now she's gone. Daniel is gonna load her up on the tractor or skid steer, whatever he's gonna use, and bury her. And yeah, it just sucks, but it is what it is. It is part of farm life, and sometimes farming sucks. She was a very, very sweet alpaca. She was the first one that I saw when we went and picked them up, and just so sweet and easygoing. She was just kind of like the mom of them all, and it's gonna be weird without her. Well, dang it, this is not how I anticipated this video going, so I'm just gonna, I thought about not sharing our trip on this video, just because it's a downer to find one of your pets or farm animals passed away, but ultimately I want to go ahead and share it with y'all. I don't want this to be a super sad video. It's just part of life. You just go on with your day, and we went to church this morning and everything's good in the world, and then come to check on animals and share them with you all, and then find that you've lost one. But it is part of it, and it sucks. But I'm gonna pick this back up a little, if that's all right with y'all. Please don't send me hateful messages saying I'm not emotional enough, I'm not crying, I'm not whatever, because I've gotten those messages before when I don't show enough emotion to some people. But I will say the alpacas are different as far as getting close to them, and their personalities are very standoffish. And I will say, with the exception of RJ, he has been handled so much by us since he was a baby, that he's very friendly, sometimes too friendly, which can also be a problem. But we wanted him to be used to human touch, because it kind of stunk that the other alpacas aren't, maybe lovey's not the right word, but they're just not affectionate. We didn't have them as babies, so that makes a big difference too. And anyway, it is what it is. It's very sad, and she was old, and I think she had a very good life here. She had 2 babies with us, and as you all know, RJ was hers, and she will live on through him as long as he is bucking and kicking, which he usually is. So anyway, now to the happy part of this video. It's been like this, I feel like, and now we're gonna get to the happy part. So several years ago, at the beginning of DJ and Daniel, we went on our honeymoon to Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. It is on the Pacific coast, and it was beautiful when we went. This year was some of our best friends' 20th anniversary, and if you're new to this channel, I've talked many times about making time for your spouse and going on a trip with just your spouse, your person, without children, making that a priority. And for many years, we have done that, where many years before, we did not make that a priority. I was kind of one of those moms that I would see all these people posting, their trips without their kids on Facebook, and I'm like, how do they do that? I can't leave my kids. And then I did it, and I was hooked, and I was like, okay, I get it. I'm never going against that. I'm going for that, because oh my gosh, we just need a reset, just away from everything. And even if you don't go out of the country, or you don't go to a different state, you can go 2 hours away and get away here. And sometimes we need that. And our friends planned this trip. We all planned it, and there were 4 couples that went, and we had an amazing time. It was beautiful down there. I have no idea where we stayed before, years ago when we went, because it's been too long. And but I do think we stayed in a different area. But it was beautiful down there. The resort, I feel like, was an older resort that hadn't been super restored to what I would say current style. But it was still beautiful. It was kind of Victorian inside, but then the outside, as you'll see in a little bit, was just gorgeous. We actually met some really cool people. We met some people from Nebraska. And who else did we meet? There was someone else. Oh, I met a lady that we were like getting our food in the resort, and they had just gotten there they had flown 11 hours from, what'd she tell me? London? I think London. And I think it was 11 hours. Maybe it wasn't London. Anyway, flown very, very far, 11 hours. And they were staying for 2 weeks. Now, I cannot imagine staying there for 2 weeks because that'd just be a lot. That'd be kind of wild. Actually, I don't know. That's a long time to go on vacation. So anyway, just met some really cool people and just hung out with our friends and ate and hung out in the pool. I will say the water there is not like the Caribbean, which we knew. It's not the crystal clear blue. I mean, the sand is great. You walk right out, but it was pretty dirty and you couldn't see like in the water very far at all. We did go out on an excursion. We had a guy take us out and we got to snorkel and paddleboard. And like, I know y'all think I'm ridiculous, but like I love movies, especially as a kid. Like I grew up watching movies, and so I quote movies, I know songs on movies, you know, basically a lot of useless information, but you know, that's just me. And as we're like out on this boat, there's a lot of mountains and forests there and jungle, and the guide or the captain, whichever he was that was with us, told us that was where the movie Predator with Arnold Schwarzenegger was filmed. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's so cool, because my brother used to watch that movie all the time when we were kids, and like he used to quote it all the time. And so it was really neat just to be able to see that. And they said that the plane that was in the movie that crashed is still there, and like you can walk up in the trail and go and do that. Of course you have to plan all that, and we didn't have time to do all that. So anyway, it was still really cool. Loved getting away. My sister stayed here with the kids and took care of everything. Thankfully, Emily didn't have a ton of softball while we were gone. Didn't have to miss much. Yeah, so I'm going to share what I videoed. I didn't video a whole lot because, you know, it was our vacation and I didn't want to work a whole lot. So I'm just going to share with you all what I did record. And if you can, if you have the means, if you can save, if you can plan, guys, go on the trip with your spouse. If you have children or grandchildren, whatever your world looks like, make time for them and go spend it with them without your children, because your marriage, I feel like, will thrive. I know ours does. It helps us tremendously because we do need those breaks. I feel like especially need those breaks, even if it's once a year, to get away, and I don't have to worry about my kids while we're gone, because I know that everyone that's taking care of them love them and will take care of them. And so I don't worry about that, and it's a way to deflate. And I didn't have to cook all week. I didn't have to think about what meals I'm gonna have to prepare or put together, and that in itself, as probably most of you ladies know, is amazing. Is amazing. I didn't have to cook. I didn't have to do anything. I didn't have to make my bed. I didn't have to vacuum. Nothing. I didn't have to do anything. And it was great. Like, I literally had my coffee. I had breakfast. We went to the pool and the beach and whatever else we did. And then we would eat again and then bed. And do it all over again. So it was great. It was much needed. And I hope you all have the opportunity to do that and will prioritize your marriage or your relationship for that. You know, years ago in our house, you know, I kind of had it backwards, and our preacher talked on it a little bit today. And years ago, I used to have it, you know, family, God, everything else. Or like kids, God, husband, everything else. And that's not how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be God, husband, kids, everything else, in that order. In my opinion, that is what I believe, and that is what has made everything for us. Such a blessing. Everything we have is such a blessing. And I'm just so grateful that I get to share all this with you. And I'm sorry for the sadness today. Friggin' stinks. But please enjoy the rest of the video from Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. And song of the video is going to be It's Your Love by Tim McGraw, because I love that man. I love my husband. He is wonderful, and I am so grateful for him. And yeah, okay, y'all enjoy. Do your best.
Perfect in the kissing Nick.
Yeah.
Did you say bats?
It's bats.
Oh, bats. That's fun. Smile for the bats.
Not bats.